For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Fight fans, welcome back to another edition of 3 Reasons with Cash and Ness.
That's right, I'm Enrique Church, aka the Casual Fan on the Boxing Voice, and today we're going to talk about Gennady Golovkin versus Daniel Jacobs.
AKA the Miracle Man. But a miracle did not happen this night because I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Daniel Jacobs lost this fight.
And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why Gennady Golovkin left the boogeyman at home and lost the fight.
Reason number 3, Golovkin, who is praised so much for his quote-unquote good footwork, that didn't show up that night. Daniel Jacobs was able to circle out of the corner each and every time, Cash.
That's right. Reason number 2, Gennady Golovkin did not work the body. He didn't let those boogeyman hands go, so we didn't get to see what he did to Matthew Macklin and Daniel Gill. Daniel Jacobs, on the other hand, banged his chest. Uppercut, jab, looked under the bed for the boogeyman, looked in the closet for the boogeyman. There was no boogeyman in that house that night.
Which brings me to reason number 1. He simply didn't live up to the hype. They sold him as this knockout puncher. They sold him as this monster. But instead, like Cash said, you seen Daniel Jacobs in there egging him on, banging his chest. And I didn't see this puncher or feared middleweight at all.
In fact, a lot of people called in the show and were saying, yeah, it's going to be a knockout fight. Daniel Jacobs will go down.
Well, they seen Mora put him down. They seen Prague knock him out. But the monster in the division didn't live up to the hype because he didn't knock him out. He's the one that had a knockout streak and he didn't live up to the hype.
And that's the number 1 reason why Gennady Golovkin lost the fight. He did not live up to the hype. We did not see what he was supposed to do that night. What we're used to seeing, in fact. Alright, so since we just gave you 3 reasons why Gennady Golovkin lost, we can't go without giving you 3 reasons why
Daniel Jacobs lost. Reason number 3, his lack of discipline. Unlike Gennady Golovkin, who stood disciplined behind his jab and worked it the entire night, which was probably the punch that landed the most, Daniel Jacobs lost his discipline, and like Casual said earlier, banging his chest, too much bravado in the ring, when instead he should have stood focused and disciplined.
Reason number 2 why Daniel Jacobs lost the fight, because he could not avoid Gennady's jab. Jab, neck, back, all night. He should have stuck to the fundamentals like you said and boxed him and also, go with the jab and, do the boxing thing, right?
Exactly. But reason number 1, he never hurt Golovkin. He never fully got Golovkin's respect, which would at least stop Golovkin from coming forward. And that's ultimately why he lost.
And those are our 3 reasons. Give us your 3 reasons in the comments. And make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and set the notifications.
Make sure your 3 reasons are 3 separate reasons from our 3 reasons.
And don't be biting my lines.
What line?
Go ahead, man. Hashtag TBV Podcast. Hashtag The Boxing Voice. And you could tune in on Thursdays and Sundays to predict fights and get a serving of crow on Sundays if your prediction is wrong. What number can they call up?
1-425-569-5241. Press 1, the voice of your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline.
Peace.